Hello, everyone. My name is Carrie Hammer, and my story is about being single. I've been divorced. I'm a single mom, and I have been that for many years. And I was attending a church where my children had been baptized and raised and were attending youth group 3 times a week. I mean, it was busy. And the parents of that group were my people. And so as I continued through that church and went through the divorce, I started asking that church to help me raise my boys because I was doing it alone as a single mom. And I don't know if you know, but boys need a dad or a man to suggest certain things and teach them things. And I wasn't very good at it. So I asked the church, can we find some people to mentor my young men? And I was told to start dating, to consider finding a date to help me with that. And I was like, I don't think that's the path for me. And so what I essentially did was just started seeking for groups outside of that congregation. And my kids have since grown. But in 2020, we all went into a pandemic, as you remember. And things got weird, and church services got less fulfilling online, and I was searching. And so I started following Pastor Steph on Instagram, and then I started following Mill City on Instagram, and then I started watching services, and eventually we were allowed to meet at Quincy Hall, and I was able to attend the first service. And I have to say, I was welcomed from the first day that I followed Pastor Steph all the way to that first time I went to Quincy Hall on Good Friday before Easter, and I was so blessed. And nobody ever said, where's your partner? Do you have a husband? Do you have a partner? And I was just greeted as a single woman who follows God, and it just blessed my heart so much. And so I want to thank you all for that.